There are way too many AI video generators right now. A new one launches every week. Everyone posts a shiny demo reel, and then when you actually try to use it, your workflow explodes. Some models look cinematic but are slow, gated, or pricey. Some are fast but shallow. Some are cheap and basically unusable. And the worst part, you end up duct taping 4 or 5 tools just to spit out a single 30-45 second clip, bouncing between tabs, exporting, re-uploading, trying to remember which login you used for which app. That's not a workflow. That's a hostage situation. So here's what I'm going to do for you. I'll walk through what these generators are actually good at, where they break in real-world use, and how to structure a workflow that doesn't collapse every time a new model drops. And then I'll show you the part most people skip, the publishing system that turns one master video into a week of shorts that go out on time with strong hooks, clean captions, a consistent brand look, and zero manual uploading. Spoiler, that second half is where Vizard lives. Generators make pixels. Vizard makes sure those pixels get seen, saved, and shipped. Let's start with the big cinematic lane. There are top-tier models built for realism. They understand lenses, movement, lighting, and can produce footage that feels like a film crew was behind the camera. They shine when you give them very specific direction. Tracking shot, 18mm for 8, soft key from camera left, dolly in, rain on lens, the whole film school vocabulary. If you're doing a concept trailer, a prestige ad, or an opening hero shot, this lane is legit. The trade-offs are obvious though. Renders take longer, access can be gated or inconsistent. Pricing isn't always clear, and it's not great if you need something right now. In other words, it's a scalpel, not a daily driver. Use it to land your strongest opening or product hero, then move on. Next is the realistic character and motion lane. These tools give you believable faces, subtle expressions, and camera work that feels handheld or gimbal smooth. They often include basics like prompt refinement and even auto speech. For persona-driven TikToks, faceless channels with digital hosts, or talking head email teasers, this category hits a sweet spot. But again, it's strong in one lane. Wide crowd shots can wobble. 10-second clips tend to drift more than 5-second ones. Auto speech is fine, but won't carry your brand voice. And none of that helps with batch captions, brand templates, or publishing. It's great for grabbing the human moment. Then you still need to turn that into clips people actually finish. There's also the speed demon lane. Models designed to be fast. You write a prompt, hit generate, and 30 to 60 seconds later, you've got something watchable. If you're prototyping an idea, sending a quick client draft, or you just want motion behind a voiceover, speed wins. The price you pay is control. You won't get fine-grained direction over every frame, and it won't stand up to deep cinematic scrutiny. It's a sketchbook, not a museum piece. Perfect for filling gaps or getting concepts out of your head and onto the screen. And then we have the style-first animation lane. Think anime-ish scenes, motion comics, explainer vibes, and stylized intros. These tools usually follow creative direction surprisingly well: side-scrolling shot, glowing line art, painterly textures, time of day transitions. They'll deliver the exact beats you asked for. Start-end frames, retro aspect ratios, particle passes, tons of fun. It's less about photorealism and more about a strong visual identity. If your brand skews illustrative or you need clean, on-model transitions for storytelling, this lane is a gem. Just don't expect it to replace realistic footage wholesale. By now you see the pattern. There is no one best generator. There are a handful of great ones, each extremely good in their lane, and each with obvious gaps. The problem is trying to keep up. You pay for the best model on Monday, and by Friday, a competitor ships an update that leapfrogs it. Meanwhile, you're juggling 5 logins, 3 dashboards, different credit systems, and an ever-growing pile of exports. You're learning UIs instead of shipping content. That's why I don't pretend generators are an end-to-end solution. They're raw material machines. They give you moments, a killer opener, a believable talking beat, a stylish transition, a slick product shot. What actually grows your channel, your reach, or your revenue is what you do next. Turning those moments into publish-ready posts with hooks that stop the scroll, captions you can read on a bus at 30% brightness, a consistent brand look, and a calendar that posts while you're sleeping. That's Vizard's job. Here's the workflow that actually holds up week after week. Step 1. Pick the right generator for the shot, not for the brand identity. Need a hero opener that screams big production? Use a cinematic model for just that shot. Need a believable talking moment? Grab the realistic character tool for a tight 5-second line. Need a stylized explainer transition? Spin up the animation first engine for a clean sequence. Need something fast just to fill motion? Behind VO? Use the speed model. Don't force one tool to do everything. You're building a puzzle. Pick pieces that fit. Step 2. Assemble a 30-45 second master. The structure is always the same for me. Frame 1 reads on mute. If I freeze it as a thumbnail, you still get the idea. First sentence is a claim, a flip, or a clean. Here's what you'll get. 2 or 3 proof beats, a craft shot, a reaction, a product moment, a before, after. A clear benefit or offer, a breath at the end, trim dead air, kill windups, don't chase perfect. You just need a strong master that earns attention in the first 2 seconds. Step 3, hand the master to Vizard. I import the video and hit auto editing viral clips. Vizard analyzes what's being said and how it sounds, then surfaces the exact lines that stop thumbs. Crisp claims, do this instead, reframes, tiny, no way, surprises, micro how-tos, tidy cliffhangers. It trims ums, pauses, and filler that ruin your openers. It frames vertical intelligently so you don't crop off mouths or hide faces under platform UI, and it avoids watermark zones so your captions have a clean lane. From one master, I reliably get 8 to 12 shorts I'm comfortable posting. Captions are where most generators fumble and where Vizard wins. Half your audience watches on dim phones with sound off. Vizard's captions are syllable synced to your voice, which feels like someone actually edited this. I set my style once, bold sans font, high contrast highlight with a thin stroke, safe zones so text never sits on lips or collides with buttons, and human line breaks where you'd actually breathe. I only highlight 1 to 3 keywords per sentence so it reads like emphasis, not confetti. I save that as a template and apply across the batch. Instantly, my grid looks cohesive. Brand polish takes 2 minutes. Progress bar on. Color match to my palette. Corner logo. 3-second outro with a soft CTA. Save as a brand template. Now every clip inherits the same look without me thinking about it. Then I stop relying on willpower. Vizard's content calendar turns we should post more into it already posted. I drag my clips into a simple weekly rhythm. Monday, bold claim. Tuesday, do this instead. Wednesday, mini story. Pain, pivot, payoff. Thursday, objection buster. Friday, social proof or a weekend offer. And flip auto schedule across TikTok, IG Reels, YouTube Shorts, and LinkedIn. If a hot topic pops up, I drag a clip to the top, and the rest of the week reshuffles automatically so nothing gets buried. If you're working with a team, you'll like this part. Notes live right on the timeline at exact timestamps, shorter open, bigger captions here, swap CTA. If someone rewrites a soft opener in the transcript, the cut updates automatically. Version history means A/B tests are clean and reversible. No more final sliding 6 dot move. No more 2 a.m. exports. Let me anchor this with real-world recommendations so you're not guessing. High-end ad or short film vibe, use the cinematic model for your opener and product hero only. Fill the middle beats with a faster or more controllable engine. Assemble the master, then let Vizard spin out shorts with hooks and captions that actually get finished. Persona, tutorials, or podcasts. Lean on the realistic character tool for speaking moments. Don't overgenerate. Drop the long recording into Vizard, auto-transcribe. Delete filler in the transcript to trim the video. And let auto-editing viral clips surface highlights. You just built a week of shorts without touching a traditional timeline. Stylized or animation-forward brands. Use the style-first engine for transitions, intros, and explainer beats. Consistency is the win. Vizard keeps your captions and brand template uniform, so the feed feels intentional, not chaotic. On budget and time, here's the healthy way to think about it. Spend your credits on the first frame and the first sentence. That combo earns attention. Don't sink credits into the 17th variation of a mid shot. Get a solid master and let Vizard do the things that move metrics. Hooks, readable captions, brand consistency, and posting on Rails. That's what actually drives watch time, saves, and clicks. I know someone will ask about all-in-one dashboards that aggregate multiple generators behind one interface. Those can reduce tab chaos and help you hop between models. Cool. Just remember, they still stop at generation. They won't fix a soft opener, build syllable synced captions. Keep your look consistent across a dozen clips or post on schedule. Aggregators reduce friction. Vizard drives outcomes. Here's a weekend plan you can copy. Saturday morning. Choose tools by shot, not by hype. Generate 1 killer opener, 1 to 2 proof beats, 1 payoff shot. Assemble a 30 to 45 second master with a first frame that reads on mute and a first sentence that makes a promise. Saturday afternoon, export the master and take a walk. Do not chase perfection. Sunday morning, import to Vizard. Hit auto editing viral clips. Pick 8 to 12 clips that start strong and end clean. Set your caption style once. Bold, font, high contrast highlight, thin stroke, safe zones, human line breaks, and save as a template. Add a progress bar, logo, 3-second outro, save as a brand template. Sunday afternoon, drag everything into content calendar, map Monday to Friday, flip auto schedule across platforms, you're done. Next week, look at 3 numbers only. First 3-second completion, saves per 1,000 views, and click through to your long video or product page. If a clip dies in 2 seconds, rewrite that one opener and recut. If a clip gets saved a lot, copy its caption emphasis pattern. Verbs up front, numbers highlighted, punchy line breaks into your next batch. That's how you build momentum without burning out. Final thought, the best AI video generator does not exist and probably never will. What exists are excellent tools in narrow lanes that make stunning raw moments. The winners are the creators who treat generation as the first half and publishing as the second, who turn those moments into a system that ships. Generators make it pretty. Vizard makes it inevitable. Use both, but know which one actually grows the channel. If you want a nudge, give yourself 1 hour today. Cut a 35-second master, drop it into Vizard, generate 8 to 12 shorts, set your style once, schedule the week. Come back in 7 days and check first 3-second completion, saves, and clicks. If the numbers move, keep the cadence. If they don't, fix the opener and run it again. Either way, you're out of tab hell and into a workflow that actually ships. And that's where creators win.